Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So, today is another new knife day. And you really can't complain about that too much. I don't know that this one's exactly new, but I was promised that it was like new condition. So, we shall see. Now, the last knife that I bought used was off of eBay. And he said that it was used, and it was. But he also said that it hadn't been sharpened, and it had been sharpened horribly bad. So I'm hoping that this is what the gentleman said it was. I did get this on bladebinge.com, and I've been wanting this knife for a very long time. Yeah, there it is. So I know I get a lot of Sharp by Designs, but I can't help it. You know, when you're hooked, you're hooked. And I am hooked. So this is one. Ooh, yeah, sweet. Okay, so I have the non-damasteel version of this Apex in a Tanto, and I actually got rid of it to get this one. So I'm really hoping this one is really nice. He said it was a safe queen. Oh, man, look at that. Okay. Ooh, not even scratches on the pocket clip, which is unusual for Sharp by Designs. If it's carried, generally it will have scratches on this pocket clip. Everything looks kosher. Yeah, looks really nice. Let's see what that blade looks like. Get this out of the way here. Oh, ooh, there we go. I'm just looking for any kind of damage at all. That blade is nice looking. Wow. It looks pretty damn good. Something on the tip there. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. This is really nice. Gentleman said it was really nice, that he never carried it or used it except to cut some paper. And judging by the way it feels, I gotta say I believe him. Oh boy, that's a sweet looking knife, man. I'm gonna turn up this brightness a little bit here. So this is the Sharp by Design Apex Tanto version with the damasteel blade. And it is a looker. This is my first knife with damasteel. I've had some other knives with Damascus blades, but this damasteel is a powder formed steel, and it's a name brand of Damascus, basically. One of the more expensive and higher quality versions of Damascus or damasteel. I'm not sure what the composition is, like what two metals they use to create it. Oh, but it's one of the higher performing Damascus steels. This is stiff. It's a little bit stiff. Let's see what I can see in there. Yeah, inlay screws are both in on both sides. Lockup is solid, what you'd expect from a Sharp by Design Riot collab. Man, that's sweet. Yeah, I'm excited, man. So these retail for a lot. Around close to $500. The non-damasteel versions have S90V, and you can get those for, right now I've been seeing them for $3.25. They're retail for $375. In my opinion, this knife is worth that, especially the S90V version. The damasteel, you're buying it more because it's damasteel and it looks really nice. Yeah, super pokey, definitely super sharp. No damage to the edge. I'm happy. It's what he, unlike the last knife I got, it's what the gentleman said it was, and I really appreciate that. So I did get this on Blade Binge. They do have quite a few knives on there that are used that are reasonably priced, and this was one that um, I felt was very reasonably priced for what you're getting. So I'm really happy. Definitely going to give this guy a good seller rating. So I'll do some quick size comparisons here. I've already reviewed this knife. It was my favorite knife of 2023 and one of my favorite knives of all time. Um, you know, I did make some modifications to the version that I carry. I knocked on the pocket clip a bit and just smoothed out all the edges just to make it more comfortable to carry and use. I'm not going to do that to this one. This one is probably not going to get carried or used very much. I kind of bought this as kind of a safe queen type of knife and just for display purposes, for collector purposes, I guess. So I can just enjoy it, you know. And man, I'm happy it was. I'm happy he's what he said it was, because I was a little worried about that when you're spending this kind of money on a knife. So a little size comparison. Sharp by Design Apex, and this is a Spyderco PM3. I'll try to line them up pivot to pivot. So handle, slightly longer, maybe slightly longer on the Apex. Blade, quite a bit longer. You get a little more cutting edge on the Apex. This knife does have contoured handles like I talked about, and everything is nicely chamfered. Lock bar access is excellent. You have this little tab with the over travel stop and the steel lock bar insert, and it's just perfect for disengaging. You just push it over, boom. It's really smooth to disengage and comfortable. It's a knife that you can fidget with a whole lot. Okay, everything's tight. Oh man, sweet. Yeah, it definitely hasn't been handled a whole lot. You know, that damasteel is really cool looking. I'll do one more size comparison. All right, get back to that. PM3, first OTF that I picked up a couple weeks ago, not even probably. Mini Hera from Microtech. Excellent little blade. Been carrying this for about a week. Love it so far. But this is a next level knife here. Grail knife. And you can see why. It's beautiful. Excellent blade shape. You know, hollow grind on the belly and then a flat grind on the tip with a nice swedge on the top. And you can really see that damasteel. There is a special edition version of this with a polished damasteel, and I don't know if it's mocha tie or Damascus inlays. Very cool version. That version's quite a bit more expensive, and actually I've seen a few of those on the secondary market as well, but I'm not quite willing to go that far yet. This is going to be the most expensive knife that I have in my collection as far as value goes, not as far as what I paid, because I did buy it on the secondary market. So I'm just extremely happy that, you know, it is exactly what he said it was. And it's in beautiful condition. And it's probably going to stay that way because I have the drop point version, and that's going to be my user. I think this is just going to be one that I'm going to hold on to and, you know, see what happens. I would have to be pretty desperate to sell quite a few of my Sharp by Design knives, and this is included in that. I don't see this one going anywhere. So I just wanted to unbox this with you guys today. Thank you to the gentleman who sold this to me on Blade Binge. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you represented what you were actually selling, and I'm very happy. So, well, thanks everybody for joining me today. I appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed this quick little unboxing of this beautiful knife that I highly recommend. Like I said, again, this was my favorite knife of 2023, and still to this day remains, you know, one of my, if not my favorite knife. Perfect size, comfortable, high quality, solid. high performing knife. So, yep. Thanks again, everybody. And y'all have a wonderful afternoon and take care out there.